knock her down, I'ma strike. I wanna feel it inside. Get with me is enticing. No pussy is my vice. I see you, we gon' fight. You getting fucked tonight. You getting fucked tonight. You getting fucked. Yes, I don't want nobody. I don't want anyone. We get fucked tonight. Oh, nice. We have a buying opportunity. So guys, we are buying the market. We bought the market right here at 17. Let me just open this up for you. Boop. Boop. On up. This is the idea. See, we have this imbalance where we reacted out with the support in the background. That is the idea. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, good. So, we get it right tonight. So this is good. Oh yeah, we pushing, already pushing. That's good. Okay, let me see if the music is on, everything is on. So this is good. Oh yeah, we pushing, already pushing, that's good. Okay, I don't hear any music, that's not good. Okay, amazing. Da, da, da. Why is the music not coming through? I put in another. Okay, entry hit on the second entry, so that's good now. Why don't I hear any? Do you hear the music, guys? Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music, guys? Put in another. Okay, entry hit on the second entry. Yeah, so that's good now. Okay, you can. Why don't I hear any? Do you hear the music? We can just make it a little bit louder. Okay, so the trade is in drawdown, but it's no problem. Our stop loss. Let me check the stop loss. Yes, stop loss is, as I thought, 9. So let's see. Okay, stop loss hit. Stop loss hit on this one. No problem. Market is just falling in one direction.
But I believe that we easily, okay, from here, only you know how much I do love you. Okay. That we easily can push up again. What a reaction. Okay, interesting. It's always the lows, guys. You always need to look at the lows. It's always the lows. Okay, let me see this one. Yes, that's good. So I believe, okay, this is going well, wild. I believe we can just jump in a buy here if the market comes down again. You know, we just go for nice and easy 50. Because now we grab the liquidity and then we push up. I hope now that we get at least back to the entry. So if we come back to 10, that's what been really nice, you know. To love you, how much I do trust you. Of my life. Come on. Can also, if you want, we can. Let me see this one. Yes, so now we can enter this one. This is good. I believe this is good to enter, guys. I'm entering buys again here on this one. So TP1 is gonna be 12. So boom. You think me. So we just need, yeah, we just come above this one. So 15 from the whole number, then it's good. Okay. Good. Zum Start des Tages wieder 100 Euro minus, Bro. Classic, Bro. Classic. So let me see this one. Okay, I'm entering a second position at 7. You know, because it's always the same. Now it was at 7, so at 7 you could have entered the second position. So if we now go to 13, trade is good. So, wie sieht's bei dir aus? Bro, ich bin 1k minus, Bro, alles gut. Hab 1k minus geclosed. So let's see if we can push up here. You should have been 2 entries in. You should have been 2 entries in, guys. I just wanna get high when I'm not. Okay, we just need to wait now. I need to see what the market does. I still believe we could react here, it's no problem, you know? We have already 2 entries in, so it's really nice. If this comes up, then it's good. You know? So let's see if we come up. By the way, the signal got called also by the bot. So if you look at the Telegram now, you can see that the bot said green buy confirmations at 4,805 to 4,809, and that TP1 is 4,812. So the trade is still valid because it said enter by 42. So yeah, now you can, for an example, enter. Yeah, and that it's valid till 51. So we just need to wait and chill. And stop loss is 93. You know, no, stop loss is 82. So we just need to see now. So stop loss from the bot is here. You know, this is the stop loss. From the bot, I'm not gonna put my stop loss there. My stop loss is always, you know, this is like 80 pips now. I'm gonna take 100, but still, this is the stop loss from the bot. So let's see how this trade is now gonna perform. Also perfectly, what you can see, I marked this out here. It's the 15-minute imbalance that needed to be filled at the bottom that we just reacted on perfectly, you know. See this one in here? That's where we just dipped in now and got a little reaction to the upside. Einen wunderschönen guten Morgen, Bro. Ich hoffe, dir geht's sehr gut. Wunderschönen guten Morgen. Yeah, it's like, I don't like that we just always gonna do like YouTube streams and then we do TikTok streams, and yeah, I wish I could just do it on TikTok, but yeah, sometimes, you know, it's not possible. Good morning, bro. Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing amazing, bro. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. So I'm still in the trade. I'm still waiting. Guys, really, it's a really good tip. If you're too emotional about the chart, where the chart is, just go in higher time frames. You know, that's easier sometimes. I've been trying around the world. Okay, how are you doing? Put it in the chat. How are you feeling from 1 to 10 this morning? How are you feeling? How are you doing, guys? I'm feeling good. I just booked a flight back to Dubai. I just booked a flight back to Dubai, guys. I'm really happy now, you know. I'm really happy now. Ich finde, TP1 sollte nicht als Win zählen, wenn er direkt nach TP1 SL geht, ohne die Chance gehabt zu haben zu layern. Ich check, Bro. Das Ding ist, dass jeder da immer noch ein bisschen selber das macht. Du kannst auch nach TP1, aber das sagen wir auch, when you enter a trade and it hits TP1, you know, then I understand that it's not a win for you because you hold 50 pips, right? But we send TP1 also because a lot of people should not enter the trade again when it hits TP1, you know? So let's see if we can hit the 13. Okay, market is pushing up, nice. So let's see. Will you share results of your bot in your Telegram group? Yes, I start. How's Amsterdam, bro? You like it? Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. Okay, guys, be ready. TP hit, TP hit, TP hit. Profits, nice money. W's. Holding the trade. Bot destroyed again. W's in the chat. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let me post that in the chat. Let me post that. TP1 hit again. Okay. Honestly, I'm trying. I just need I just need some. Good. So nice and easy. That's good. Boom. So I made 1K, so that's good. Direction confidence 69 doesn't matter. Bro, it was green. And yes, it was 69. But I also, you know, that's what I'm saying. I always say that. So you need to understand that I only use the bot as an extra confirmation. I wanted to see the market buying from here, guys. Okay. Or I wanted to see the market buy from this low. That's all I wanted. So for me, I saw the bot and I was more confident to hold the trade. You understand? Because it was like, okay, more confidence holding the trade, okay? Because the bot confirmed that the direction is green, it's buys, everything looks good, you know, in this moment. So that's why I just use the bot like this, guys. I don't copy it straight. But I'm gonna go back to Dubai today. I'm flying at 15. So the thing is that I'm gonna do a boot camp. I'm gonna do like a video series of 3 videos. I'm gonna think about that in a plane today. Because I want you to use the bot the right way. And I want also you to understand the market the right way, okay? Can you explain why you took this trade? Yes. My entry, my TP is at 34. 34. Yeah, so the 50-minute broke the low, bro. So that's not that great. I don't know where your stop loss is. But let's say you entered here. I understand 34. You know, 34 is right here. I understand this could have been a good trade in the 30-minute because we broke this high. We returned now to support. It's one of my most favorite setups I used to take in gold. So it makes sense, yeah. Depends where your stop loss is, of course. I still wait for a better signal, but in general I understand. Yeah, it's good. How much capital should you use when you layer? So I just layer 2 positions and I always use the same lot size, you know? So that means, let's say, when you look, so let's say this one. I always layer when I enter, and then the second layer I do 30 pips below. So at 7. You know, on this one I also did one at 5.5. Why? Because I wanted the market to react off of this zone. I noticed and I note then, you know, the market needs to react at this low at least. So this was the only thing I was looking at. SL 4,800. Yeah, I thought you put it there. Yeah, it's a good one, bro. Just hold the trade. Could be going good. Could be going good, bro. I'm holding until I'm also holding. Nice, okay. Then do that. Sorry, ich bin gerade erst dazu. Meintest du das as ein Double Top wird? Huh? What do you mean? Double top. Good morning, bro. Good morning. So, okay, we're pushing. Yeah, now we get like a little bit of volume in. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I'm just gonna send that also in the chat. Yes, nice. That's good. Mm-hmm. You use for value gap? Yes, for confirmation. Yeah, I do. So, I'm gonna explain you now something, guys. This needs to close bullish. Then we can call a big trade. So I'm gonna explain you why I took this trade, okay? So, what I use most of the time, guys, is fair value gaps and liquidity grabs. So look at this. Let's say this is the structure, okay? What I like to have is this. Either way, here's a fair value gap. So then we come back into this, or imbalance call, whatever you want. Or what I also like is that we have a little push to the upside. We reacted off of this imbalance. Oh, I'm gonna make such a good video on that, guys. Oh my days, you're gonna make so much profits if you watch the videos. And then here is another fair value gap. And then we have here liquidity plus fair value. So then we get this. You see? Like, I have multiple options where you can enter. And if you used it the right way, guys, plus the bot, it's over. It's done, you know? Or maybe I'm just gonna break down all entry models. Like, who would watch a video of... I'm just gonna do separate videos. Who want put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do a video where I break down every entry model that I have. Or everything that I look at, because I have a bootcamp where I explain my big strategy. You know, now in 30 minutes, if the candle closes bullish, for example, we can look for buys on gold. But let's say we just gonna do a video, a raw video, where I'm gonna explain all entry models that I have. Everything, you know. Like, we're gonna use the imbalance, we're gonna use the liquidity grabs, you know. Everything. Okay, so only 2 people, the rest don't care. Okay, perfect. Then I'm not gonna do it. No, I'm gonna do it. There's no problem. Okay. Guys, look, honestly, I never lose. Why do I have such a high win rate? Look, today I'm up. Just today again at 995. Okay. It's also my real account, and you see we are at 208,233 euros. So why don't I lose? Simple, not because I'm crazy, just because I know where the market wants to go and when it's done. Is the video gonna be on YouTube? Yeah. So guys, let me explain you. I always have zones in my head. Okay, so for an example, when we look at this trade now, we call the trade, right? We call the trade here at the top at 17. And for me, it was clear that the market will react either way at this low. And when we not react at this low, we react here. If we don't react there, okay, we will react here. Okay, and if we don't react there, then we're fucked. So this is the 3 zones I was looking for in a reaction, you know. And because the market is not at a point where it can push 500 pips out of nowhere in the wrong direction, and we don't have any strong news, I just lay at the first entry, 1, 2, then I entered at the low again. I didn't close the first layers. Then I entered my second layer here, so I had 4 trades in, pam pam pam, and then I just need a move and I'm done, and I made profits, you know. If we would have break this low, yes, it would got a little bit dangerous, but I'm fine closing a 10k loss, 15k loss, 20k loss, because I know I just need 1 week to make 20k back, you know. And normally I don't lose with this strategy, because I never trade at times where like this strategy, I never trade at times where it is. And also one of my biggest traders I learned from was teaching me this, because he is using it like this. Look, this is the picture for that you need to understand in your head. Okay, it's like this. This is the zone where the market could react, you know. This is the zone where the market could react, guys, right now in my brain. But I need to find the points where the market reacts. So then I cut this down in smaller zones. And then I just enter at the smaller zones and wait till we get the move, you know? Do you understand? Can you follow me with this? Because my account is big enough and my risk low enough. This is why I don't lose so much. But when I lose, it hurts, yes. But at the end, I don't lose often. Sagst du sell now? Oh yeah, I didn't saw this one. Not sell now, but you know, because here, for an example, we didn't came to an fair value gap. We didn't came nowhere. We just even didn't hit this high. So I don't believe it makes any sense. So it looks we still need to wait. But this also doesn't look good for buys. How do you control the emotions? Look, one super important thing, guys, is that you need to understand one sentence. Okay? Write the sentence even down. You need to put it somewhere that you understand it, that you never will miss this sentence, because this sentence changed my life. Because you need to just make yourself clear about the sentence. You need to understand we're human beings. So we have emotion and we will forever have emotion. There's not a time where we have no emotions, okay? But the only thing in trading that is dangerous, okay, is acting on your emotions. So yes, I feel weird when my trade is 10k in drawdown. Yes, I feel sometimes scared. Yes, I sometimes feel greed to make it back. But my actions, so what I do, how I click on the MetaTrader 5, are not determined by what I feel. They are determined, okay, by what is actually happening. And this is what you need to do. It's normal to have emotion, but you should never act on them. And that's just what you need to tell yourself, because you just need to, the only problem you have is you are not realizing that you're emotional when you're emotional. So you need to realize that you're emotional when you're having emotions. And then you just need to tell yourself, okay, I will not act on them now. So this is the only thing. So now, for an example, you're in the buy and you want to hold it to 30, 34, you know, you got a little bit greedy maybe, or you think that's your strategy whatsoever. So now you see the retracement of the trade. Now you feel like, okay, should I put break even? Should I not put break even? Should I hold the trade? Should I not hold the trade? Right? And the only right thing to do is to say, okay, I'm emotional right now, because if the trade would have gone just straight up, I would have been happy. What is the most thing that makes sense? Okay, I already put break even, then I'm just gonna let the trade run into my break even. Okay, I already put, I said I'm just gonna hold the trade, so I'm just gonna hold the trade. Okay, I feel scared and I feel like this is gonna turn into against me, but at the end it doesn't matter, because you had the analysis in the first place. Because it's just emotions. It's just feelings that confuse yourself, you know? Mika startet den Tag immer mit einer SL. So this is how you control your emotion, in my opinion. Was sagst du mit im M30 vielleicht eine Buy-Möglichkeit? Nee, Bro. Wir haben noch kein bullisches Momentum. Look, guys, the problem right now in the 30-minute time frame, why I think buying doesn't make any sense yet, is you can see it, we don't have a bullish candle. And every bullish push starts with a bullish candle. So that means I always wait for when we have a retracement, but we don't have anything really to prove on. I just wait for a bullish candle. So if we now get if this one would have been a bullish one, then I would look for buying opportunities on the 30-minute time frame now. But it didn't. We push up after imbalance. Yeah, always, bro. It's always the same. Look, guys, you see this? Okay, I need to... Oh, yeah, this is a good song. You know this one, guys? This is a good one. Okay, but now I need some Afro. Afro house. So look, for an example, this one. I'm gonna give you a good example here on this trade, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna give you a good example on this one. Okay, look at this. So this is exactly what I would go on for in trading. You know, this is, for an example, what is the difference between having experience and not experience. So you see an imbalance right here. Okay. The next point where I think market's gonna react is here on this imbalance. You see imbalance is working really well. You even, if you would have jumped in here, right at the top, we would have had a re-entry okay, because there's 13 at 10. You would have been 2 entries down, and now we are at 17 again, so you would have made your profits, right? Perfect execution. We have an engulfing, we have an imbalance, we push down, imbalance gets filled, and then we push to the upside. And guys, as I said, we only need 50 pip moves. That's the only thing we're looking for, and right now we have enough. An imbalance can give you easily a 50 pip move, it's no problem. The only thing I didn't like about the trade, and that's why you need to have a confluence of all the time frames and have all the time frames in your head. The only thing I didn't like about this trade is number 1. We broke the low. So we broke here in the 15 minute this low. So 15 minutes is bearish. Number 2, this candle is not looking great because we had a big wick and a small body. We didn't broke this high, so that means 15 minutes is showing weakness. 30 minute time frame is showing positively because we have a big wick to the downside. 1 hour time frame also showing good because why? Because here we have an imbalance that just got filled where we could react out. So this trade, for an example, I didn't call this trade and I didn't took this trade because in the 5 minute, yes, we had clean structure, but we didn't broke above this high. You know, I want to see always a clear trend. But then you need to be precise. Why this trade would have made sense is because we broke this high. You know, and this high, for an example, is a good opportunity. That's a 5 minute shift. Market comes down, creates a higher low, wicks the low, goes up, creates a higher high, comes back, reacts off of the imbalance. Another example you can see on this one is that putting your trade break even that doesn't make any sense. It's just a scam. Let's see you are in this position like this, okay? Like we had it on the whole number on the 4010. So the market pushed to the upside. Now you think, oh yes, I'm gonna put break even because after 1-to-1 I put break even. Putting break even after 1-to-1 is just emotional. The saying, if it's in the blue, it's up to you, I think it's the most scam ever. Because why do you put break even? Out of fear that the market turns back and hits your stop loss. That is the truth, right? Not because it makes sense. Why should it make sense? If you're not backtested it, and if your statistic is not saying it makes sense, it makes no sense. So then, when you look at this one now, you see here's your break-even point. But does it make sense that the market can push up, come back here, and then push up again? Yes. That's why your stop loss, you can lower the risk of your stop loss and put it now from 80, for an example, from 4,800, you can put it below the low. You can put it here on, not right on the low, not on 5, I would put it 10 pips below. Because it makes sense that the market does this. But is it likely that the market does this? No. So this is what you always need to think about. That's why I believe, for an example, break even makes no sense. That's why we stopped putting in the chat, put the trade break even. Because gold right now just breathes. And sometimes when it needs to breathe, the market, you know, comes, breathes, and then shoots to the sky. Of course, in this example, we could turn to the downside, lose now the trade whatsoever, but it's always the case. If you're not ready to lose in trading, if you're not mentally prepared for losing, you will not be able to win. This song is, when do you have a fair value gap? You wait for the candle close, or isn't just a wick enough? A wick is enough, a wick is enough. You can, that's what I'm gonna explain then. You think 4030 could be a good short? Yeah, we have a big imbalance. Yeah, nope. I don't think so, honestly. I don't think so. Because yes, we have an imbalance, but the imbalance is super big, so it's difficult to determine the entry. So I would look more for shorts at this high. Mikasa e Sukasa. Wie soll man am besten denn vorgehen? Ab dem Punkt, wo TP1 hittet. Bro, du musst einfach den Trade halten. So. Weißt du? Guck mal. Ich würde halt empfehlen, wenn der Trade schon TP1 gehittet hat, so, einfach zu halten. Und da zum Beispiel könnt ihr immer den Bot nutzen. Wisst ihr? Weil wenn der Bot zum Beispiel sagt, macht gar keinen Sinn der Trade, dann könnt ihr einfach rausgehen. So, nicht TP1, aber Break-Even ziehen halt. Aber wenn der Bot sagt, der Trade macht Sinn, wisst ihr das, dann könnt ihr einfach den Bot nutzen. Ihr geht einfach hier schnell rein, hopp, geht auf den Bot, refresht den einmal, dann sehen wir, okay, gut, Buy macht gerade schon mehr Sinn als Sell, aber nur 60%. Vielleicht sollten wir jetzt nicht buyen. Checkt ihr? Zum Beispiel hier gerade im 1-Stunden-Chart macht der Buy Sinn, wenn er auf 11 kommt. Stop-Loss. Ja, das ist schon ein fetter Stop-Loss. Das ist halt ein fetter Trade auch, ne? Im 1-Stunden-Chart. Zum Beispiel aktuell würde ich halt dann, wenn wir jetzt in einem Buy gewesen wären und der TP1 gegangen wäre und du siehst, okay, Bot ist bei 65%, kannst du den halten. Wenn du siehst, aber Bot ist unter 60% Direction Confidence, kannst du sagen, ja, okay, vielleicht macht es auch nicht so viel Sinn. Weißt du? Weil meistens ist es so, dass der Markt ja trotzdem... Guck mal, der Markt ist ja... Warte. Der Markt geht ja meistens nicht TP1 und dann direkt SL. So, da geht ja TP1, geht runter, droppt, geht nochmal zum Break-Even-Punkt und geht dann Stop-Loss. Wenn wir jetzt Stop-Loss hitten. Und manchmal ist es halt so, weißt du? So, was heißt das aber jetzt für dich? Das heißt, du kannst ja, der Markt geht TP1, dann geht er zurück, du enterst du hast ja eine Position hier, du enterst deine zweite Position hier, du guckst dir den Bot an, der Bot sagt, ha, ja, alles gut, Setup sieht gut aus, dann hältst du halt den Trade. Wenn der Bot aber sagt, boah, Setup sieht mittlerweile ein bisschen scheiße aus, dann halt wartest du, bis der Markt Break-Even ist, das ist ja hier in der Mitte, dafür brauchst du ein Mini-Retracement, also wirklich so minimales. Dann kannst du hier den Trade komplett im Break-Even closen und dann kann er danach machen, was er will. Verstehst du? Kannst du mir folgen? Wie kann ich auch den Bot benutzen? Du musst mir einfach eine Message schreiben auf Telegram und dann kann ich dir den Bot geben. Aber wenn ich den Trade halte und er ins SL geht, habe ich dann verloren und er zählt als ein TP, weil TP1 gehittet hat. Ja. Bro, das passiert halt. Was soll man halt tun? Guck mal, das Problem ist ja hier nicht, dass du verlierst, sondern das Problem ist, dass du dich darüber aufregst, wie so ein kleines Kind, dass wir reinschreiben, der ist TP. Weißt du? Aber wenn TP1 gehittet ist, dann schreiben wir halt TP1 rein. Verstehst du? Weil es gibt immer noch Leute, die einfach nur stumpf reingehen und nach TP1 ihren Trade rausclosen. Wir haben das System rausgegeben, ja, und die meisten sollen auch das System so machen, aber viele machen das System ja trotzdem, wie sie wollen. Weißt du, das ist halt die Sache. Wie kriegt man den Bot? So, to get the bot, you just need to send me a message on Telegram. Telegram link is in the bio. Wait, I'm just gonna put in my my name. Okay, so just send me a message and then you will get the bot. Oh, I always forget that I have you on my phone all. Switch bust. Würdest du sagen, das Beste ist, so TP2 rauszugehen? Ja. Was, wenn man nur 3 Trades mitnehmen kann? Bro, if you only can take 3 trades, you should get the bot, bro. Because then you can just generate your sell setups in the time you have the bot. You know? Lars, I don't know what you mean. Like the video that I sent it you, which video do you mean? The video where we explain how the bot works or what? Yeah. But look, this is how we can look at the bot, guys. You know, so you see this one? We just make, you know, you can do it whenever you want. So that's why you need it. Now forward signal. In the 15-minute time frame, we have a direction of 58%, so we're not gonna take buys. Setup score 66, we don't care. What would have been the entries, so it's not good for us. So we check the 1 hour time frame. We see 1 hour time frame, okay, would already hit TP1. Because here, is this the 1 hour? No. You know, and then you can also always just retrack the track record. So if you have a green trade, where it's green, okay, what you do is you just take this trade, exactly like we say, and then you make a new forward and you get a new forward signal, and then you can later back test yourself how good it worked, how good it didn't work, you know. Yeah, Lars, I don't know. You just need to send, you ask me, bro. I sent you the link then after the session. So guys, when I'm flying, wait, let me see. Let me just ask 1 second. Hi. Okay guys, so we're gonna go 1 hour before we fly. So that means, because was sind die besten Einstellungen vom Bot? So I would use 15 minutes and 1 hour. That's the only thing you should, and then standard mode. Also seitdem ich euch alle kenne, fahre ich nur noch 100 Pips SL und 50 Pips TP und nutze höhere Lots. Dadurch habe ich meine Emotionen viel besser im Griff und schneller SL oder schneller TP. Richtig. Genau, das ist halt die Sache. Wenn man, look guys, the thing is when you have one consistent system, it's gonna work over the time. You just need also to give it time. I have a person that works with me now for 4 months, since I do this for free. And he is making now 1K a day. You need to understand that. He is doing 1K a fucking day, guys. And he is a dad, he's working a full-time job, he's just using the signals, but he's just learning, being on the sessions, asking questions, you know, and just using everything. But he's printing. Yesterday, he paid himself out 1.4K, you know, and it was the 2nd day of the trading week. So just imagine how crazy this is. Antonio, look, you just need to go onto the link that is in my bio, and then I put my tag in the Telegram chat. You know, so there I put like my name, you know, Finlay OV. You click on this and then you can send me a direct message. Move your body. Can you have 2 accounts on Vantage? I'm already in your VIP. I paid for. Huh? Bro, I don't have a VIP where you need to pay for, bro. Jordy. Then you didn't talk to me, bro. I don't have a VIP where you need to pay for, bro. What's your TikTok account address? I don't know, bro. Was ist, wenn der Buy-Signal kommt, aber der Bot klar Sell anzeigt, trotzdem in Buy reingehen? Weil das Ding ist, es ist ein 15 Minuten Analyse. Weißt du, es ist eine 15 Minuten Analyse, der den Bot macht. Oder dann eine Stundenanalyse oder 30 Minuten Analyse. Aber das heißt ja nicht, dass 5 Minuten Chart oder 1 Minuten Chart nicht eine Reaktion geben können, weißt du? Das ist halt das Wichtige. Ja, oh, da wurde jemand gescammt, Bro. Habe ich mir auch schon gedacht. Bro, Jordi, schreib mir mal bitte. Und schick mir mal einen Screenshot von was du bezahlt hast, Bro. Weil ich habe keinen bezahlten Kurs, Bro. Okay, bro. Bro, Jordi, please send me a picture, bro, on Telegram now. Go on Telegram and send me a picture, bro. What did you pay, bro? I don't have a paid group, bro. I don't have a paid group, bro. I don't take money from you to trade or whatsoever. You need to send me ASAP a picture of what did you pay there. I don't take payments. I don't have that. And then we can make it work that you can join my group, bro. Because you should be in it if you know me. That doesn't make any sense. What are you paying, bro? Ja, anscheinend hat der woanders bezahlt. Irgendjemand hat sich halt als mich ausgegeben wahrscheinlich und dann, das machen ja viele. Bro, I always think like how relevant am I, bro? Already fake accounts spawning from me and not even only that, not even only fake accounts, also more stuff where I'd be like, what? But yeah. Yeah, I understand, bro. But Jordi, please send me a picture. That boy is mine. Bro, this trade, bro. What is this trade doing? But you see how this imbalance is holding? That's really interesting. Hi, what's up, Nico? How you trade by supply and demand on market trend? Yes. I think he means he has a different IP contract. No, bro, I don't think that, bro, yo. I don't think, because he said in the message, can you have 2 accounts on Vantage? I'm already in your VIP where I paid for. But that's not possible. Oh, okay, exactly that. Yeah, Jordi, then send me a message, bro, then we can change it, it's no problem. Just send me a message, Jordi, now, on Telegram. Me, okay?
I have 2 accounts on Vantage, I'm all... But that's not possible.
It's fuck's happening. Did it after me. Look, guys, this is why waiting on the 30-minute bullish candle is important. Because you can see how fast it can flip. We still need to wait. Okay, but we maybe can take soon a buying signal. So let's see. So if you come to this low, guys, it looks really interesting for me because we still have a little bit of imbalance that we need to fill. So this at the bottom. I'm sorry that you didn't after me. That boy is mine. So if we come to this low, it could be really sexy. So let's see. Push down, baby. What do you think of backtesting? It's a really good skill, bro. I backtested so much in my life, it's insane. Whoa, ho, ho. What a drop. So let's see this one now. Really interesting. Oh, nice reaction off of this imbalance. So let's see how the candle is behaving. So if the 5-minute candle closes above this high, then we can buy. If not, it's not looking good, guys. So 2 minutes. 2 minutes, then we know. Would you re-enter again for this trade? Yeah, if we close above this one, yes. You know, then you can re-enter like this. But we need to close above. Beim Bot steht ja, man soll die 1-Minuten-Candle refreshen. Was? Bro, du sollst keine 1-Minuten-Candle refreshen, Bro. Ja. Julia, du sollst refreshen, bis du ein grünes Signal bekommst. Und dann sollst du das grüne Signal nehmen, in dem Fenster. Und dann einfach warten, bis TP gehittet ist. I trade on supply and demand on market trade. If the market is up, I find demand zones. The issue is too many demand imbalance. I don't know which demand and imbalance to focus on. Yes. Bro, if you just go for highs and lows at certain structure points, it's enough, bro. So now if you just go here for an example, if you just try to find something around this area, bro, it's fine. You know, that's a good supply. You know, trading in candle structure is more difficult than trading not in it, you know. That's the thing. Yeah, we need to wait, guys. We're gonna buy soon. 40 seconds. Be ready. Okay. Guys, look at this imbalance again. Perfect reaction. We just should have entered there. What the fuck? So we can go for this one. Oh my days. What a beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Okay, I'm entering buys. So I'm in one buy.
So I'm in one buy.
Bada boom boom boom. So, what do you think of backtesting? Backtesting is really good, bro, because backtesting will give you an understanding of seeing patterns, you know? Because most of the time, most people struggle with seeing patterns, you know? But seeing patterns is the shit, and you need to learn it, and you need to be good at it to really make it in trading, you know? Was ist eine Imbalance? Eine Imbalance ist sowas hier. Guck mal. Das hier. Also, du musst dir vorstellen, eine Imbalance ist, you have a candle, you have a next candle, okay, and then you have another candle. And out of those 3 candles in the middle all the time, so this candle, and this candle, here, this candle needs to be fully covered from a wick. So if one side of the wick is here and the other side of the wick is here, then here in the middle there is a gap. And this gap is called imbalance or fair value gap. You know? So it doesn't matter what it's called that. So this is the thing, guys. This is an imbalance, you know, and this needs to be filled because the market always wants to fill the imbalances. Yeah, just that you know. Stop loss is always 100 pips. So in this it's here. It's on yeah, this low. So it's 95. Dancing on the street. But I believe, guys, so just that you know, I believe when we're gonna come back to this low, we're gonna call out a buy. Because either way, now we're gonna react to the upside, or we're gonna push down and then react at this low to the upside at least. So just that you know, okay? I just letting you know. So if you come back to this low, I think I'm gonna enter a second buy, you know? My case needs to charge. So my, just also that you know this one, my second entry is at 2. So here is my second entry, just that you know, yeah, of this position. Let me just see. So maybe we gotta get this entry. Okay, so I think I hit my entry. Second entry hit. Second entry is hit. So now we're gonna lower the take profit onto 30 pips. So let's see how this is looking. Yeah, nice push to the upside. So for an example, now if you entered the second position down, you should have been up, you know. Whoa, we pushing, guys. We pushing, we pushing, we pushing. Nice. We just need 8. If we hit 8, we hit full take profit. 7, we had 7.5. We just need a little bit more. Oh, now we pushed it again to the downside. Oh, this was close. Was close before hitting. Money, money. Da, 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 da. I'm not saying that you should enter this entry below here. I'm just saying that when the market comes there, I believe we're going to call a second buy. Just that you know. Yeah. I think this trade is at least going to go here. But let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. I told you twice. In my eyes, I told you that. So now, guys, in this moment, you know, it's just important to be patient enough, chill. Stop loss is at 95.
We said we could lose.
Oh man. Sometimes, you know, trading is just waiting. I believe, like, most of the time the most hardest skill you need to learn in trading is waiting. Guys, it's just waiting. I need you. Bro, the 30-minute time frame just should slowly change, bro. Just change, bro. Just go to the upside. Because it's still good. Because look, the trade or buying here makes so much sense, guys. Because when you think about it, look at this. High, low, high, high. So we broke this high right there. So now we're retracing. And either way, we're going to get this order block. We're going to get on this support. We're going to fill this imbalance. And then we should shoot to the upside. At least break a new high, you know. Of course, you could have said now, yeah, Finlay, but when you look at this now, and you look at this big imbalance right there, we need to fill this. No, we don't need to fill this. Because when we look in the past, we can see, you know, when we just look at the past, we can see like this. Look at this, guys. Wait, where was it? Look at this one. Here. Market pushed straight up, we just went a little bit down, and then we went straight to the upside again. When gold wants to go bullish, it goes bullish without filling. You see this? You know, market just goes. It just goes up. Just goes up. It doesn't care about retracements or whatsoever. doesn't care about retracements or whatsoever, you know, most of the time. Before we retrace, we still go up, and then someday we do a big retracement, and then we go up again. Nochmal re-entern bei 2, ja, natürlich. What strategy did you use, bro? Here, look at this. This big imbalance never failed. Market just went up. Came down here, like, what was that? 10 days later, you know? Market often makes gaps. Yes, in gold, it right now makes a lot of gaps. We also broke this high, so also this high gives a good support zone, you know, in the 4-hour time frame where the market could react off. Of course, if we want to come down, and if we would come down, this is also a really good support zone, but I believe it should not happen. Bueno, Kako. Okay, we did an in gold, bro. It was so close before take profit. What the hell? Bueno, Kako. Okay, so now market comes a little bit down, so I also would be ready to buy again, guys, because I think we could buy call a buy soon. So now we hit this entry, interesting. So as I said, okay, let's see. Okay, so this one is stop loss, but I believe we will call a buy soon. You know, off of this zone, we could easily buy. Well, we need to see now. You know, and that's why in a higher time frame, you know, we wait till in the 30 minutes we get a bullish candle. Because if you would have bought now just because of market showing weakness, you would have got destroyed, you know. So that is dangerous. But here at this low, getting a reaction like you get it now makes sense. And yeah, with the other buy, we just were a little bit unlucky that we didn't have the full TP. That was a little bit ass. Let me just turn this off. Bin noch im Trade. Bin noch im Trade drin. Ist das gut oder nicht? Das ist nicht gut. Du musst dich an den Plan halten, weißt du? Du musst dich an den Plan halten, Bro. Now we had a little bit retracement to the upside, so now you need to wait. Oh man, it just went to 7.5, man. If it would have went 4 pips more up, unlucky. Yeah, bro. So let's see, guys. If we break this lows, it's gonna be dangerous because then we can get a downfall, yes. So if we break below this lows, it can be a really big drop to the downside. Is delay same like TikTok? Nope. I have more delay. I have like 10 seconds, 15 seconds delay, so that's hard. That's also what makes live trading a little bit more difficult. Achillelas. Achillelas. Habibi, my Tanzani. $47 looking like a strong support, yes. If we break it, it's gone to the downside, you know. Like if we break this one, bro. Let me just post this in the chat, the Telegram. So either way, we're gonna react now, or if we break it, it's gone, guys. It's gone. Oh, nice reaction to the upside. Push up. So let's see. Okay, my mom calls me. What is this yellow line? Oh no, that's not a yellow line. It just looks like. Yeah, YouTube has delay, so that's a little bit unlucky. Can't fix that. Hä? Warum rufst du mich da wieder an? Classic. You're my first love. You're my first love. First love. Okay, we still need to wait, guys. Market is not doing anything. Okay, 5-minute candle close bullish, so that's nice. Whoa, what a push. Nice push. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, look at this one. It's super unlucky. Trading sometimes can be super unlucky. Full pot long. Do you scalp? I told you. Bro, I did buy, so it's good. But yeah, so this one, you know, didn't work. And then here at the zone where I said we can buy, you know, market went in our direction. Also from the top of it, 70 pips with a 50 pips drawdown. Yeah, unlucky. But here for an example, guys, I did the same again, you know. I didn't lost the trade because, look, I entered here once at 5, I entered twice at 2, then I holded the trade, then I entered here one, and then I entered here at the bottom one. Then I holded the trade till here, I closed it in profit, you know, because I know this was the zone where I wanted to see the market also react from. But you know, you need to have big balance for that, and it's also that, you know, if you build up a big balance, then you can do that. If you're not, then it's a little bit riskier to do it, you know. So 47 is a strong support, yeah? No, not yet. It's still, you know, it's still reacting. But if it just breaks, it's done, you know. Because look, we don't have any strong reaction yet in here. Yeah, but 90 is a strong reaction. It's a strong area where the market can react. I'm just saying, when the market breaks this, it's gone. It's gonna go to the downside. Yeah, I scalp, bro. I scalp. I only scalp. We also called today out already a TP. Yeah, and one stop loss. That's all in the group. But it's not normal. Like, it's 11. Market is just breakdancing right now, so it's a little bit hard to trade the market also right now because of all the situations that we have in the world, you know. But yesterday, one of my people I worked together with, this was crazy, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna show you. He sent me yesterday a picture. He made with one trade 24,000 euros. It's his biggest trade all time. He sent me an audio, like saying that. Wait, I'm gonna play to you.
Hey Finlay, was geht? Ich weiß, man ist jetzt ein bisschen so in anderen Bereichen unterwegs, aber du hast mich ins Trading reingebracht. Deswegen wollte ich jetzt gerade einfach mal sagen, ich habe heute mit Trading 25k gemacht. Auf Eigenkapital. Ich schicke dir den Screenshot gleich, aber ich sitze hier auf dem Bett, ich glaub's noch nicht. Irgendwas ist gerade passiert.
Yeah, so it's his biggest trade ever. And he just bought the market, you know, before, I believe it was here. You know, also the zone that I marked out to break this. But yeah, and he just holded the trade. One of my friends also made a milli because he bought and just holded the trade. It was insane. Like, this push was crazy. This push was crazy, man. But yeah. I just quit my job. Nice, bro. That's nice. That's nice. So full-time trader now. Huh? That's good. Yeah, it is a lot of stress to also full-time trade, you know, because when you lose, it's not nice. It's not a nice feeling to lose. You know? It's not a nice feeling at all. So that's the thing. On this buy, I was so sure that this shit's gonna work, because after we grabbed this liquidity and we even closed bullish, so I have 2 savings and 2 funded accounts. That's good, bro. Ich habe mit 0.02 Lot 150 gemacht. Geil, ja. Jason, genau so muss es sein, Bro. Eben, das ist wichtig. Also, das war wirklich ein Free Angle. Aber das ist gut, dass ihr das checkt, weil it's also easy, guys. When Trump is saying, you know, and wants to bomb Iran, market's gonna go buy, like strongly. So in 2 weeks again, when then they're talking about it again, just stay awake this night and then buy the market, you know, just buy the market. Do an account that you can lose, full port the shit, buy the market. That's all you can do. Yeah, of course, depends. But if they're talking about look, if it's looking like it's gonna be destroyed, then buying makes sense, like this night was. Okay, easy. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna end it because the market is just at the support trapped. But yeah, so be ready to take some signals. Also be ready to look at the bot, what the bot is saying, you know. Right now, of course, more sells than buys. So I would say have a beautiful day and see you all. Yeah, bye bye. Thank you for plugging in, and don't miss to leave a follow, because of course we're gonna live stream also from tomorrow, and then we're gonna go back onto